Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Hope you guys are doing great today. I thought I would just answer some questions that I've been getting. This one is about getting itchy skin during detox. And I'm not going to, this individual was on a lemon fast for a week and got very, very itchy skin. And they're just wanting to know if this is a healing crisis and, what to do and what they should be doing. So this is not medical advice. I would just say, I'm just going to talk from my own experience, what has helped me through detox and getting itchy skin. Because when I first went on raw food, when I started doing grape and lemon detoxes, I got really, really itchy skin, especially my scalp. And I got lots and lots of dandruff. And it was just so itchy. I got blotches on my skin. And you guys, if you've been following me, you know I've been sharing some of those videos on my skin blotches. And yeah, so for me, this is part of detox. This is part of the healing crisis. And especially if you go right to the more astringent fruits like your lemons, your oranges, grapefruit, those types of fruits are very, very high alkaline in the body. Once it's broken down, once it's absorbed into your system, and it's very astringent. So it's going to pull a lot of acids out through your skin. And this is where you may want to back down to, the subacid fruits like your grapes, even doing some cantaloupes, melons. You may want to stay away from watermelon. That can be quite astringent as well. But maybe doing even papaya, if you can get some that are ripe. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to find ripe fruits. Even if you go to the berries, I love the berries, but they can also be quite astringent too. So I find grapes work well with a lot of people. If you can't do grapes, try to find a fruit that works for you. Even bananas. There's lots of different things you can do. You can even go down to the green juices, and that will kind of slow detoxing for you. But going right to the lemons, it can be very, very itchy and it can be very uncomfortable. So I really feel for these people that are going through these detox symptoms, because you can have ups and downs. And some people, they kind of go right to the astringent fruits like the lemons, and then they get quite the pull from that. When you start bringing in these higher fruits, it can stir a lot up in your body. And especially if you've been coming off the standard American diet and then jumping right on the fruit, you could for sure just explode. And again, especially most of us out there, our kidneys and adrenal glands are down. So if the kidneys are not filtrating, then it's going to go to the skin. And luckily, we got the skin to release these toxins and get them out of the body. But we really want to focus on the kidneys and getting those opened up, so it's not going to be so hard on the skin to eliminate. I like to use an analogy of, even I don't like soda or Coca-Cola or Pepsi or any of those pop drinks out there. But for this analogy, if you think of, when you shake a bottle of pop and you take off that lid and it explodes, it's just like shaking things up in your body, these acids. And then, now you're like opening up the gates and they're just all waiting to get out, and it can just explode through your skin, all these acids, and they want to come out. So when you start giving your body alkaline foods, hydrating foods from the fruits and vegetables, these fruits are electrical. They have living enzymes, antioxidants, flavonoids, phytonutrients, and they're very, very hydrating and astringent. So they're going to start cleaning up your body. They're going to start moving out these acids that we have accumulated through the food that we've been eating, the high protein diets, meat, dairy, fast food, processed foods, just foreign foods to the body. These are acidic, very mucus forming. And so when you start bringing in alkaline foods, such as your fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, now we're changing the chemistry of the body. We're bringing in alkalinity instead of, acids. And so the acids are going to push out. This is chemistry. If you guys know, like, chemistry, it's so simple. There's two sides to chemistry, acids and base or alkaline. So when you bring in one form of chemistry, it's going to, push out these acids. Like the alkalinity is going to push out the acids out of the body. So it's going to go through your skin. It'll go through your stools. It'll go through your kidneys if they're opened up. And then even through your lungs, sneezing. You can expect, that pull, that mucus to come out. As soon as I go on, like if I do a really, really deep cleanse detox with lemons or grapes, I right away start sneezing, and you can see that pull from your sinuses. So you can release mucus out of any openings, through your ears, through your nose, through your eyes, through your stools, through your urine. It's going to try to come out any opening, your belly button even. So I tend to get off topic, but with the itchy skin, the one thing I could suggest is bringing in some herbs, even the Heal All tea, which I always talk about in my videos. I just love the Heal All tea by Dr. Morse. But you could also do the Parasite M formula that he has, just to make sure that we're not dealing with parasites. And that will also help with fungus. So when we got the itchy skin, these are just acids coming out. And if you're jumping right onto the lemons, expect, these sorts of detox symptoms to come out. So you can step down to the grapes if that doesn't work, step down to the green juices, and that's just going to the vegetables are going to slow detox symptoms. So you're not going to have that much of a pull. It'll just slow things down a little bit, which is okay if it's just too unbearable for you. So we also want to make sure that we are, deworming ourselves, and that, we can also look at what we're putting on our skin. There's certain things that there are certain natural soaps you can use to put on your skin, but I really want to just suggest bringing in the herbs and maybe just slowing things down if you can't handle the itchiness. But really, this is just like shaking up a pop bottle. And now you're shaking acids up in your body, and they're wanting to come out. So we shake things up. We're letting the lid off. We can either let the lid off, slowly, so some of these acids can slowly release, or we can just, some of us take the lid right off, and we just all of our symptoms just explode, and we may not be ready for that. And it can hurt. It can hurt releasing all these, toxins out at once. So you can, find what works for you. You can slow these symptoms down a bit just so it's not too harsh, not too unbearable for you. And and bring in some herbs. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys today. And if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below. But really, we want to, get out this fungus, get out these acids out of the body. Because think of it like this. If you're seeing red blotches on your skin and it's very itchy, what is that doing inside of you? On the cellular level. We're talking about interstitial. What's going on between the cells interstitially. So it's really acids burning in the cells, and the blowback of that is what we don't see going on inside our bodies. So we want these acids out, and we want to start bringing in more alkaline foods. So your fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, juicing, however you want to get your fruits and vegetables in by doing smoothies. It's all good. It's all good for me. So I even love whole mono meals of fruit too. I just find that so easy on your digestive tract. So I hope that helps you guys out. Thanks for your questions. I'm going to do a lot more videos on each of your questions. So if you have any more questions, leave them down below. If you have any suggestions, leave those down below too. I love everybody just sharing, and this is how we, learn and and help each other grow. So thank you guys. And as always, be alkaline, be yourself, and be getting in some raw food today. Cheers.